I quit my job at 39 years old to start a YouTube channel. It's been nearly 5 months since that day. And here's what I've learned so far in the past 5 months. These are some things to consider if you're thinking about quitting your job. I learned that I am richer than I think. I was making $4,000 a month at my 9-to-5 job, and it felt like a small income. However, after these past 5 months without a steady income, relying on my savings and earning just $450 a month from a part-time job, I realized how much I had taken that salary for granted. $4,000 a month seems like a fortune now. It's easy to overlook the value of what you have until it's gone. I always understood this concept in the context of relationships. You know, you don't know someone's value until they leave your life, but now I've realized that it can apply to money as well. What? What, you're eating sandwiches now? No more Hop Toddy? I know. I learned the importance of setting boundaries. After I told friends and family that I had quit my job to explore a new career opportunity, they assumed I had endless free time. Suddenly, I was being asked to do favors and receiving calls at all hours of the day. Before, everyone mostly contacted me on the weekends because they knew I was busy working during the week. However, now they felt that because I didn't have a 9-to-5, I was at their beck and call. I had to establish boundaries, which wasn't easy and sometimes led to hurt feelings. However, this taught me to value my time and clearly communicate my priorities. Setting boundaries has become a valuable life skill, which I've almost mastered. I learned that the fear of getting fired is a powerful motivator for waking up early. When you have a job where people expect you to show up at 6 a.m., you push through the challenge of waking up because the consequences of not doing so are obvious. You risk letting others down and possibly losing your job. However, without a boss or workplace holding you accountable, waking up early becomes much harder. I used to think that after years of waking up at 6 a.m., I could maintain the habit on my own, but I was wrong. Without external accountability, it's almost impossible. This experience taught me the importance of self-discipline. If I want to wake up early, it's entirely up to me. I learned that starting something new by yourself can be somewhat lonely. As a content creator, every part of the process, scripting, editing, filming, is done by yourself. In contrast, at a 9-to-5 job, you have co-workers to laugh with and form friendships with. It's also showed me the value of spending time by yourself. Solitude can be an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. I understand that anything truly worthwhile takes time, and this may mean I might have to return to a 9-to-5 job to sustain myself financially. However, I've already embarked on this YouTube journey, and it's difficult to walk away from something I genuinely enjoy doing. Quitting now isn't an option I want to consider. Instead, I need to be patient and focus on making the most of the time I have. This means I have to develop good systems and habits that will support my YouTube efforts, even if I have to return to a full-time job. By creating a structured routine and maintaining discipline now, I can ensure that I continue progressing on this journey when I return to work. It's about setting myself up for long-term success, even when life requires adjustments. I learned that without a plan or clear guidelines, it's easy to waste days without accomplishing much. For the first 2 months after I quit, my days blurred together as I cleaned, ran errands, watched TV, and repeated the same unproductive cycle. Eventually, I had to keep reminding myself why I quit my job in the first place, to take on new challenges and try something different. So I started setting daily goals and creating systems to make the most of my time. This experience taught me the value of being intentional and having structure. Time is precious, and having a plan helps you use it wisely. It's still a work in progress, but I'm learning how to turn unstructured days into more productive ones. I learned that despite the challenges, I would do it all over again. Quitting my job and stepping into the unknown was something I had never done before, and I love that. For me, the last 23 years, I've worked a 9-to-5 job, starting when I was 14. These past 5 months have been the first time I haven't had a boss. While I also don't have much money, I've gained freedom and the chance to learn something completely new. This experience has taught me that humans are endlessly adaptable. Learning new skills gives us pride and confidence. If I can do this, I can do anything. It's a reminder that stepping out of your comfort zone leads to growth, resilience, and a deeper understanding of yourself.